Hi guys, so today, as requested by one of my viewers, whose name is floating along the bottom, I will be doing a... oh, one of my studs is just coming off, that's a shame. I will be doing a look using my MUA Undressed palette. I really like this palette, that's what I was about to say, and I'm going to try and do a look from each of my MUA palettes. So starting off, I'm going to use this one, then I'm going to do my Undressed Me 2 palette, and they'll be in different videos, and then I'll do my Heaven and Earth palette and my Immaculate palette, and then my Artiste palette if I can think of a look for all of them. So today I'm going to use my MUA Undressed palette in case I didn't mention that, but I think I did. So as always with any eyeshadow look I do, I always start with my MUA Professionals Eye Primer. It is the best primer you can get, well, the best primer you can get from the drugstore or Boots, and no, you can't get it in Boots, you can get it at Superdrug. So I'm just going to prime both my eyes very quickly. Okay, now with that done, I'm just going to start off by telling you which brushes I'm going to use, and I do apologise, they are not clean because I haven't had a chance to clean them yet, but I'm going to use these three brushes. This one's just a plain eyeshadow brush from Superdrug. I think it's called a blender brush, but it's just a plain flat eyeshadow brush from Superdrug. I just like how this packs on the colour. Next, I'm going to be using, this one's really dirty, for this brush here, which is the base shadow brush from Real Techniques, and it's just kind of a big fluffy brush. And then I'm going to use this also from Real Techniques, which is the deluxe something brush, the deluxe, what's it called? The deluxe crease brush, like that, which is just a really big domed brush. So to start off with, I'm going to take my Superdrug brush, and I am going to take shade 1 from the Undressed palette, which is just this really light shade here with all of the, I've pretty much used it all. So I'm just going to get a lot of that, and I'm just going to take it like this, and I'm just going to brush it the inner half of my eyelid, like so. I'm just going to be careful not to get it kind of like in a bit here, because it kind of brightens up a bit too much. Of course you could use any brush to make this look. I just like these brushes because they're the only ones I brought with me because I like my nans. So yeah. Next I'm going to do shade 2, which is this really kind of, this is the one from the Urban Decay Naked palette, which is called Sin. It's just this really pretty kind of pinky shimmery colour. This look I would kind of say is a very daytime look. I'm just going to put it over probably the first 3/4 on my eyelid. You could also kind of use a bit of really dark eyeliner and something else and make it a bit, maybe put a bit more of a smokiness to it and wear it as a nighttime look, but I'm just going to go for quite a daytime look. If your school isn't too strict about rules, you could use this as a school look as well, so that's just something to bear in mind. Next I'm going to take my first Real Techniques brushes, which is the base shadow brush, and I'm going to take shade, I always remember to forget the names, shade 9, which is this really nice burnt red colour. This is the look I've been wearing a lot lately, and I don't know, I just really like how it looks, and I'm just going to get a lot of it on the brush. I just really want it to be quite intense. And just tap a bit off, and I'm just going to take it from the outside corner and just kind of blend it in almost. So I'm just going to kind of do the outer half of my eyelid. Run a little bit through my crease, because you can kind of use this as a crease brush as well. And then get some more on my brush and do on the other eyelid. You really want kind of like a light hand when you do this, because you want to be able to not have too much over here. You want it kind of darkest here and kind of blend into it. So just kind of dab, I always think. And just run it through my crease a little bit, like so. So that's all we're going to do with the red colour. Next I'm going to take, this is really simple by the way, this is kind of very basic eye makeup. This is just what I've been wearing a lot lately. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush. Of course, if you don't have these particular brushes, they are quite expensive. However, I do thoroughly recommend them. Then you can always just substitute it with another brush. Just blow that up. So I'm going to take this colour here, which is right next to the red colour, which is shade 10, and I'm just going to kind of dab my brush in it very lightly because I don't want too much, and just quite simply run it through my crease, like so. Like so. You don't want it too much or too intense, you just kind of want it quite subtle, I suppose. And on the other eye, this is where you can kind of change it and adapt it to your eye shape. If you've got quite a hooded eye, you might not want to do that step, or you might just want to do it just for the fun of doing it. But yeah, that's basically the eye look today. I'm just going to finish it off with a bit of mascara, and you could use an MUA, the MUA Mega Volume Mascara. I do quite like that, but I haven't got it with me, so I'm going to be using this Max Factor Clump Define Mascara, which I think is very misleading because you can still get clumps from this mascara, but you know, just depends how you apply it. So it's just got this kind of brush like this. Just gonna blink into it almost. I do really like this mascara. I like Max Factor mascaras in general, to be honest. I have to really concentrate when I'm putting mascara in case you can't already tell. And a touch on the bottom lashes. You don't want them too much. So yeah, that's basically it. It's very simple, straightforward. If you want to do your eyebrows, you can do them as well now. I sometimes do my eyebrows, sometimes don't. In case you're wondering what foundation I've got on, I kind of back up a bit. It's the Revlon Colour Stay foundation. I just did a first impressions video. So yeah, I've been really liking this look lately. I just think it's very kind of subtle, but it looks really pretty, and if you want you can build up with some more red, and which is what I've been doing sometimes not. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!